Welcome to the candy shop, where the glow don't ever stop. I'm serving looks of love on top, and you're the sweetest. Ooh. Welcome to the candy shop. Hey, yeah.
Okay, can you hear me now? Oh, StreamYard. Okay. Can you hear me now? I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. It didn't want to work with my mic and it's crazy. But hey, y'all. Hey, Lamar, the real estate insider. Hey, Cece. Good to see you. Hey, Deb. Hey. Yes, I just wanted to come on today. Hey, Cheryl. Good to see you. Long time no see. Oh my goodness. I haven't seen you, I feel like in a year or two because I've been gone. But it's good to see everybody. I just wanted to come on and do a freestyle live because I hadn't been live in like over a week. And I just wanted to talk about some things that was going on just in media, in the world, everything. And so, in watching Lamar, I'll start off with the Trump situation because that got me a little scared. Yeah, Cheryl, I missed you too. So the Trump situation is crazy. Lamar, I didn't know that he had tweeted about basically taking out a civilization. He's talking about taking out Iran, which I think is insane. To me, Trump is senile. It's beyond just him being a racist. It's just crazy now, and it's scary because it's like he doing all this big talk of what he's gonna do, and he doesn't think about how that affects us and what's going to happen to us. And that's the part that's alarming because he has no regard for anybody, only himself. And I agree with you, Lamar. Make sure you guys check out TFG, the media, the wrap up. That's what I watched earlier, and they talked about it on there. And so in regards to Trump, it's just crazy. Like it's unbelievable that we have him as a president that is talking like this, saying crazy things. And over the weekend, I thought he was gone because he was in the hospital. People was putting up posts on Facebook talking about where's the body and all of this other stuff. And not to celebrate in somebody's demise, but that's one person who keeps celebrating about everybody else's demise. And it's like he don't care. I guess because he old, he want to take everybody out with him. That's what it feels like. So tell me what y'all think about the Trump situation. Because yes, it is a situation. I can't even say I just don't take anything that this man says seriously. And I hope that whoever is his handler, because he needs one, gets them in check because it's getting scary right now. So moving on from that, another thing that I watch, and it's crazy, I might be unpopular by watching this, but I love hearing about Blueface, Carlissa, Krishan, Jaden, and the other new one that he got. I love that. I'm on Instagram all the time looking at that drama because it's a mess. Yes, CC, Trump definitely needs to be gone immediately. Going back to Blueface now because I want to change topics on that because I don't even want to give him any more of my time. But talking about Blueface, so I know a lot of you are familiar with Blueface. A lot of you may not be, but he was like a one-hit wonder. He got, to me, popular off of Krishan and his show. A show where he had these ladies competing to date him on his, I don't even know if it was on Zeus, but it was Blueface has a restaurant, Lamar. You're correct. He has a restaurant in California that sells seafood. I don't even know what it's called. But the latest drama right now is the new girl. He got her pregnant, and he was talking to somebody that was on Baddies. That girl didn't want to be, I guess, on his roster, and she left, and then he went back to the other girl, and I forgot that girl's name. And I'm sorry, I did my research, which I don't even I don't even think is research, but I'm not really good with names. But the new girl is apparently a girl that he's been messing with on the side for a few years now. He was cheating with her while he was with Jaden, also when he was with Krishan. So she's somebody that's been like waiting in the wings for him. But she's allegedly pregnant now. Why she wants to be his third baby mama, I don't know. And I say third because I do believe Blueface's child by Krishan is his. I don't, when he came out and said that that baby wasn't his, I felt like that was just a media thing. It was just a publicity stunt because they got the DNA test. Him and Krishan got a DNA test on their Zeus show, and he came out to be the daddy. I don't know what other DNA tests they've done, but for the past, I would say 2 years that this little boy has been alive, he's been saying that that little boy is his. And then all of a sudden, when Krishan goes on her own and she does her own thing, he wants to basically backpedal and say the child is not his and it's Ronnie's. What's funny is Ronnie's family has come out and stated that he's not the father. That's what their family has said. Now, prior to Ronnie being unalived, he did want to get a DNA test because he believed he was the baby's father. But the family is saying, his family is saying that he's not the father. Let me read some of y'all comments. Cece said, yes, I saw he's in the restaurant business. I wouldn't eat there either because it's just and then selling seafood at that. I don't trust what he's doing. And I apparently, allegedly, it's been something else other than a seafood restaurant because he's had it for a long time. And he had at one point his first baby mama working there, Jaden. Yeah, Krishan Jr. does look like him. Oh, hey, Red Label Reacts. Cute, good to see you. Hey. So going back to Krishan, I know, unpopular opinion, I do like Krishan. As for what she's doing with her child, I don't feel like I'm a judge to say what she's doing or what she's not doing. A lot of people have speculated that he's special needs. We don't know that. She's never come out and said it. Every time she talks about her son and his diagnosis, she really doesn't talk about it. She just says, my son is my son. He's perfect. He's basically up to par with where he needs to be, which of course when you see clips of him and videos of him, it doesn't look like he is on the level of what a 2 or 3 year old should be. So there is something wrong there, but I can't say whether or not that she's giving him the treatment or not. I'm not in a place to say that. If anything, I just support. I pray that the little baby is doing well. But in the end, only Krishan, Blue, whoever, only they know what's going on with that baby. And if something isn't right about what's going on with the baby, then they definitely need to step in and say something, because not only is Krishan accountable, but everybody around her, plus Blueface, who is the daddy, needs to say something as well. Let's see. Lamar, what is a little glass for? Looks like he has fetal alcohol syndrome. Yeah, that's what people have speculated. They've also said that he has cerebral palsy. So it's been a lot of things thrown out there. I'm not no doctor, so I'm not going to say, and let me put up my allegedly banner while we're talking about this situation. This is all allegedly. Nothing has ever been confirmed about what's going on with her child or not. But all I can do, like I said, is just pray that she's doing the right thing for her child. I like the path that Krishan is on. She's trying to box. She's staying away from Blueface and his drama, which is good, because in the end, I feel like, even though a lot of people feel like Krishan brought him down, to me, he took her spirit and brought her down, because prior to her getting with him, she was an athlete. She was on a gladiator show. She had a lot going for herself and was a pretty girl out of Baltimore. And to see what she went through with him and the choices that she made while she was with him, it was not good. Let me read some more of y'all comments. Q said, well, as a former medical professional, he looks like he has FAS. He does. But I'm not, like I said, it's allegedly. I'm a doctor on TV and a baby. Oh my goodness, Lamar. See, she doesn't take that baby to the doctor, so we'll never know, sadly. Right. Right. We will never know. And we don't know. And I will say this with the doctor. I know at one point she was in her car and the baby was sick. And it appears she had taken the baby to the doctor to treat a cold or whatever. But as for what he's actually going through, it doesn't look like she takes medical, well, she gets seeks the medical care that she should for her child. I'm just gonna say allegedly, it doesn't look like that. But praying for them. Um, Now I want to talk about Blueface Mama because she's hilarious to me. Miss Carlissa, she does not like that third baby mama, the one soon to be baby mama. That girl has, let me see if I can look up her name real quick. The girl, because I forgot her name. She has disrespected Carlissa a lot, and Blueface has allowed it. She's disrespected Carlissa in Blueface's face, and Blueface didn't do nothing. Yes, she is a hot mess. She's a complete hot mess. She, let me see, what is that girl's name? Because what's her name? Let me just look up Blueface. Carlissa posted her earlier today, and she was saying something about, it was an old clip of the girl talking about Blueface saying, yeah, he with you, Jaden, or whatever, and he said staying faithful to you, but my fingers were just up his booty. Something like that. Excuse my language, but I just these people, I watched it because it's definitely entertaining to watch. But she shouldn't get up there talking about her fingers being up anybody's booty, if you ask me. But I can't find the girl's name. So if anybody can think of that third baby mama's name, put it in the chat because I can't remember. But she's a mess. She has a child herself. And I think at one point she was pregnant, sleeping with Blueface, but she was pregnant by somebody else. She got rid of that child allegedly, and now she's pregnant by Blueface. And she's keeping this child, which all of it is a mess. I don't understand why these people won't think about the choices that they make. She thinks that Blueface is going to be there for this child, and I just don't see it at all. He's barely there for the 2 by Jaden. He plays daddy when he feels like playing daddy, and he's still like smashing on Jaden at that. So that's a toxic situation. Also, the little baby girl, Pink Face, his daughter, cusses up a storm. I don't like to call kids bad. I'll just say she's naughty. For Jaden to come out and try to act like she was a better mother than Krishan was a load of bullshit, because the little pink face girl is out of control, and I would have to pop that girl in the mouth a few times with the cussing and with the throwing the tantrums. And I have a little child. I have a little girl that's 5. She tries to get crazy with me too, but she gets popped, and she's not abused, but I keep my little daughter in line. Because when you don't keep them in line at that age, they only get bigger and it only gets worse. So for Jaden's sake, Jaden, you need to get that little pink face in line. What did you say, Lamar? Krishan and Blueface are both touched as well. I don't think Krishan is touched. I really think the Krishan we saw with Blueface was drinking and on other substances, and we saw that version of her. Since she's been away from him, it appears that she's not on any substances. She speaks clear. If you look at some of her newer stuff now, she talks a lot clearer, and people are like, oh, she talks so different now. And I think the only difference is she's not on any substances anymore. So that's why she's different now. Touch jeans, Lamar. You say, yes, they are. Blueface maybe, with all the choices he's making. Yeah, they do think it's cute. I don't know why they think pink face and all that stuff is cute, because it's not cute. That girl is going to turn into, she's going to be a little devil when she gets older. That man dragged the life out of her. Out of Krishan, yes, he did drag the life out of her. Why do you think, I guess I could say this. Since I know, why do you think that Jaden is different? Jaden may be somewhat a little different because they were high school sweethearts. So it appears that he has more respect for Jaden. As little as it may seem, excuse me, he may have a little bit more respect for Jaden. But he still disrespects her by talking to all these other chicks, having all these other kids, and then dealing with her when he wants to deal with her. Fame is a hell of a drug. Yeah, all these young kids on here, and I hate to say that I'm not that old. So, but these are kids to me, and this generation of kids that are is just nothing but social media, and they feel like the more outrageous you are, the more popular you get, which I don't agree with that, because later on, like we used to say back in my day with older people, you better watch what you put online because that stays on there forever. And so think 20, 30 years from now, they're going to have to see themselves acting a damn fool online. And that little bit of fame that they got for 15 minutes is making lifelong, it's going to have lifelong consequences for them. And that's one thing that they don't understand. And right. Yeah, I agree with Q too as well. But yeah, the Blueface stuff, I watch that all the time. I saw recently that, was it Offset? Is that Cardi B's ex-husband? Migos. Offset was shot. They said he was shot in the ass, or I'm sorry, the ASS. Then he came back and said he wasn't shot in the ASS. But the situation, like they mentioned earlier, someone mentioned on the Mars channel, the Real Estate Insider, that Emily mentioned that it seems very similar to Takeoff in the way that Takeoff was shot. And of course, Takeoff is no longer here, and that was sad in itself. But I don't know what Offset was doing in a casino and with these younger people. I don't understand why they surround themselves in those types of environments. And when you look at Migos, now I know a little bit about the Migos because they're actually from the area that I live in, well, close to the area that I live in. They grew up, they're from Gwinnett, I believe Lawrenceville, which is a suburb of Atlanta. So they're not even real Atlanta. All this trying to be tough is just interesting to me when you have a suburban background. Coming from, and I can speak for myself, I don't have a suburban background. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I grew up in the hood, and I learned with how I grew up, that is something I don't want to be that. I don't want to go back to that. So my mother made sure me and my sisters were always in the best schools. She kind of corrected how we talk. I tried to enunciate my words, if that's the word. I definitely tried to set myself above the bar because I didn't want to be like my surroundings. Now, what hood are you talking about? Fond du Lac area? Yes. Born off of 19th and Fond du Lac. That was my first home. I'm giving too much stuff. But I grew up on 27th and Capitol in Milwaukee. So I did grow up in the hood. Let me go back to this. He has a damn gambling problem. 25th and Marquette. No, 25th and Marquette, that's the good side. I consider that the good side. But no, but when you truly grow up in that type of environment and you see, like, I look at some of my family members that are still there, some of my friends that are still in the hood, some of them are gone. Some of them are not where they would want to be. And a lot of them were like scared to get out of Milwaukee, which I wanted to get out of Milwaukee. When I was in high school, I knew this ain't the place for me. The only jobs I could have got were in insurance, working downtown by the lake, or a bus driver. So I just knew that I wanted better for myself. And so we ended up, luckily my senior year, we moved out of the state and I went on to Tuskegee University. Shout out to my school, Tuskegee. They are big right now because T.I. has featured them in his song Trauma Bond, which that's causing a little controversy with some of the alumni. I don't know why they don't like that it was shot in front of a liquor store. But shout out to T.I. for representing just HBCUs, the legacy. That's the way that I look at it. And good things. So yes, I am not going to be on that long. I just wanted to come on. I'll stay on for another like 10 minutes. Baby, your persona was given what? No, I am not Whitefish Bay. I am North Side of Milwaukee, Bronzeville. Yes, I grew up in the hood, but what did Andre 3000 say? I'm a in from the hood, but I'm not a hood in. I'm a chick from the hood, but I'm not a hood chick. So that's me. A lot of us can do better. What did you say, CC? Y'all president has extended his threat to. Oh my goodness. Why did he extend it? Because he didn't have nobody backing him. This man is crazy. Like he puts, it's almost like he's playing poker or he has pasta and he's throwing it up against the wall and he's seeing what will stick. Like, come on now. I I don't want to see this unfold because I think it's a mess. And I hope somebody in the military is like, no, we are not doing this. He's truly lost his mind. They need to impeach him immediately. Immediately. Let me see if I have some media to play for that. What I have on here from years ago. He needs to be taken down. Oh, I don't have any of my little media on here because I would have played a little face for him. But yeah, he needs to be taken down immediately. Impeached. Why are they letting this man still go? Red Label said taco strikes again. Beyond crazy. It just came on the news. Wow, that is so crazy. So how long has it been extended to, CC? How long has he extended the basically the threat on Iran, the strike on Iran? I think it's just crazy that he's playing with everybody. I blame the damn Supreme Court. Q. I blame all of them, and some of the people like Candace Owens. I hate that she has my name. Are backpedaling now. Joe Rogan. I've seen a lot of people making statements and just disagreeing with him. MAGA is turning on him, but it doesn't seem to be working because he's still Lamar. Let me see this. You said 2 weeks. Oh my goodness. I guess I'm gonna start preparing because I don't know what this man has in store for us. They haven't said yet. All of their asses all their ass needed to go to that. Wait, I can't even read any glasses. All of their asses needed to go that he put on the bench. Yeah, oh yes, all of the people that he put on the bench definitely needed to go. Q, I do want to ask you, since you're former military, what are your thoughts on this? Should we be preparing for what he's trying to do for Iran? Like, should I be stocking up on water? Give me a little portable radio? Like, because it makes me, I don't know. I feel like I don't know what's coming because they're allowing this man to just run off and talk crazy with people. I'm going to put your 2 weeks thing up, Lamar. So we have 2 weeks to prepare for whatever this man got going on. And it's not looking good. Hopefully in 2 weeks, they'll impeach him. Within that time, he'll be impeached or somebody will remove him or he'll just pass away. I hate to wish death on somebody, but that man, he needs to be gone. You said America ain't mad enough for me. I need them January 6th storm the Capitol mad. Right. Why aren't they? And I don't know if some Americans have that delusion of it can't happen to us, which I definitely believe that it can. I believe that he's making enough people mad that everybody can team up and do something to us. CC said, we all need to prepare because this is going to be bad. Yes, it is. It definitely is. So I won't be traveling anywhere. Just staying at home, watching the news, stocking up on my canned goods and stuff. Iran ain't concerned about us. They know where Mar-a-Lago is. Yes, they do. So hopefully they target him, the White House. And we'll be okay. So I'm gonna end it here. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. I hope they go there. Yes, I hope they go there too. But let me know what y'all think about what's going on with the world today, what y'all think about Trump and this situation, how you're gonna prepare. I want some other topics to talk about. This was fun, this little freestyle. I felt like I was having a conversation with my friends out at a brunch or something. So this was very entertaining. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Also, share my live. I'm definitely trying to come back. I enjoy doing social media. It looks like I'll be coming back for a while with Trump going crazy. I got to get out here and speak my mind since everybody want to talk crazy and get out here. I guess I'll do it too. I'll come out here and start just saying outlandish stuff. China sent back while America and Russia in war. That's going to be interesting. That is going to be interesting to see and scary because these are the superpowers, as they say. Aren't we all like the superpowers or whatever? China, America, Russia. So who knows what else would happen, but make sure y'all are prepared, informed, and just ready for whatever. So I'm going to leave it here. Thank you all for joining me again. This was fun. I think Deb is about to go live, or he may be live. Check him out as well. His channel is on my page. If you click on my actual page and scroll down, you'll see he has two channels. His main channel, which is So Debonair, and then there's a link to his backup channel. So make sure you all subscribe to Deb as well. I am linked on his channel. He's my little YouTube hubby. That's what we used to call each other. And Lamar is actually my real best friend. Share the live to share the live to your community walls. Yes, and good night, CC. Oh, So Debonair, why did you change it? I was going to go and watch you. I need something to watch. So yeah, I watch you a lot, Deb. I just don't be commenting. So let me know what y'all want to talk about. I do be in the YouTube streets for Red Label and Deb. I do. Y'all know my guilty pleasure is the black tea sector. So I watch that. That is very entertaining to watch them because they be going at it with each other. And then all these new characters that they have in the black tea sector, it's just crazy. They're crazier than what we were 4 years ago. They make us look like small potatoes with the stuff that they're doing now. So I watch that. I do listen to my station heads. I'm on no one's side. I just watch. I just watch and it's funny to me. I'll be on my burning the bird. Right. I know the burbs ain't the black tea sector. You be in other stuff. But yeah, so Q, I wanted to ask you, when are you going live again? Me and Lamar was talking about that. When are you going to see? Lamar just put it in the comments. When are you going live, Q? We want to check you out, see what you have to talk about. You said I stay in my house, Lo. Oh, okay. So you don't go nowhere on these streets. only when I tell you to come out and check out something. Hey, Vicky Black Vicky. It's hard saying Black Vicky because I'm used to your name being Vicky Black. I love it in the bird. I love to go live in the burbs. Okay, you need to go live back with us. They're about to drop an album, Gucci Mane and Migos. Oh, okay. Now you know they were saying that Offset is a snitch and Gucci Mane is a snitch. So that's funny to me. But hey, Kanea, I might be going live with Kanea. This is my best friend of 20 plus years. We went to college together. She's my sister. My sister from another mister, yes. But Kanea, that's funny. They're dropping an album together. Okay, so Deb, I was just over there waiting. See, Deb, you got people waiting. We was ready to see you. I don't do these streets. You like Nene, the ghetto. Yes. Yeah, I go when you go, or Q-tip. Yes. Because there be craziness going on in those YouTube streets. Craziness. And they dox the hell out of people over there. With the docs, and that's why I get leery about what I'm saying on here, because they will clip up your video and pinpoint to something you mentioned about yourself, take that one little thing, and then find out where you live, where you work, all of that. So they dox the hell out of y'all. Yes, not a white refrigerator. Yes. But that part is so funny to me because at that time I had a white refrigerator and Nene made me feel away. But yeah, make sure you check out everything. Yeah, Deb, I know you just went live with California Cutie, and shout out to her and Barmy's World. You all are doing those Real Housewife reviews. I think y'all did Married to Medicine or Bell Collective. Ooh, I give it to y'all because those show reviews are the hardest thing to do for me, especially online. Because it's like when you're doing them, you want to make sure you're saying everything that happened on the show. You want to recap, you want to give your opinion, and it's just draining. And so that's why I don't do them anymore. If y'all look at my old stuff in my channel from like 4 or 5 years ago, I used to review those shows, but it's too much. The only one that I like reviewing, actually that I enjoyed, that I will review again, was Love and Marriage Huntsville, but I'm a little upset about Love and Marriage Huntsville because I'm gonna just talk about that for a little bit. So I'm gonna stay on just for a few more minutes. Yes, the white refrigerator cute. Oh, Cece said it's okay. Yes, they are. All right, it's like rewriting. Yes, it's draining. So Love and Marriage Huntsville right now, and I'm sorry if I'm choppy because it's showing me choppy right now. What did you say, Kanea? You said, man, don't fall for that. Nothing is going to happen. Watch this. Oh, you're talking about Trump. You might be a little bit behind, Kanea. But yeah, it is all a ploy for money as well, for gas. You better get you an AI companion to give you the. No, I don't want to do that. And Q, that tells me you've been watching the streets, because you know 2 or 3 of those content creators have AI companions, and one of them shows how the way the AI is set up, it just basically it formats based off of what you're telling it, and then the other one has a conversation with it and uses it as a partner. Will I ever use AI? No. I don't want to be sitting here having a conversation with my AI and giving a conversation. So I mean, giving commentary, no. But I did want to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Love and Marriage Huntsville for a second in the recent episodes with Destiny and her mom. Though it was good to see this side of Destiny and what was going on with her, we got to hear her backstory. I don't like the way that they did her mother on there because I felt like OWN exploited her. I felt like Carlos King exploited the mom. You can tell that when the mom was there, the mom didn't expect for her to have to plead her case to her children. I think she was brought under the impression that the children wanted to see her and they had stuff to say to her. But when she got there, she was put on the spot, and it was very hard to watch because the mother didn't have any regrets about how she did. She said, I gave you to your grandmother. That was the best thing that I could do for you. So it was just, I didn't like it. I really feel like a counselor should have been there, and each child should have had more time with the mom. Everything seemed like it was rushed and put into a segment. And I do not believe that the Scotts should have came on this trip because the Scotts don't even like Destiny. So I don't know why she would have people that don't like her, that aren't invested in her well-being, go with her. And it's proven that they're shady with the way that they did Kiki, their own cousin. So yeah, I didn't like that at all. Shout out to Destiny though for being vulnerable and open, but I do feel like they exploited her mom, and I bet none of them people got paid money for any of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I may come back tomorrow or in the coming days and do another just chat like this. I like just chopping it up. We'll probably do some more talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville because I have some opinions on that with what's going on. But make sure you like my stuff. Red, you said AI will give you a whole script on what to say. Yeah, well, I do use my ChatGPT to come up with like topics and stuff like that and get suggestions on my thumbnail. But as for my script, no, I can't move from a script because that's when I sound like a news reporter. But bye, y'all. I've been on longer than I wanted to be. So Deb, I guess I'll check you out tomorrow. Make sure you guys catch Deb tomorrow. Lamar, not ChatGPT. I know they use Gemini. What? Let's see. Deb said I'm getting ready to go in on Brent. Don't. Hey, now Deb, do not go in on my girl. Actually, I want to talk about that. Oh, Miss Indies, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time as well. It's really good to see you. I'll definitely be back. But Deb, I'm gonna go. I meant to talk about Brandy tonight, but I got sidetracked. But I'll probably come back and talk about the Brandy situation. And for you to go in on Brandy is not right. I'll be watching you. I'll probably be in the comments going off because I don't think there's nothing to go in on Brandy about. But I'll leave it at that because y'all gonna keep me on here going back. Damn, that means Trump knows all your business. But I'm gonna play my outro. Make sure, like I said, make sure you like the live, share the live, subscribe to my channel. Bye, everybody. This was fun. And yes, the Vocal Bible. Yes, Brandy is the Vocal Bible. Good night, y'all. Oh, where's my outro? I need to put Brandy on my outro, but good night.
Welcome to the candy shop. Hey, yeah. Where the glow don't